Welcome to Ephemera Files by Tommy, and today I am going to go ahead and make a Thrifty Thursday video. If you watched my last video, it was about the chaotic mess that is in my studio right now. And part of it is things that I have gotten that I just haven't put away yet. So I am going to go through those things. And this is an accumulation over a bit of time, not just this week. So don't think I went hog wild. But I want to get through it so I can get it put away and get started on getting control of this studio. So let's get started. First, I always get goodies from my mother-in-law. And I know several of you just love the fact that she gives me these funny little things. And sometimes they're odd, and sometimes they're cute, and sometimes they're like, oh, wow. So this is a collection of things that she has given me, and I've just been putting them in this basket until I could get a video made. So she gets these medals. This one's St. Anthony. She is Catholic, so she gets a lot of these things, and I'm not sure where or how, but she gives them to me. So this is a St. Anthony medal, and I love this part of the card that is on it. So I think that I could reuse that card even. In this baggie, she gave me this little, I think it's a devotional book. I have several of these that she's given to me, and I usually take them apart and add them to journal pages and make cards and stuff out of them. So I like those. And this is, I don't know, she gets these coins. This says, Guardian Angel Protect Me. So I have a lot of those coins, and I tend to tuck them in here and there. Let's see what else is in here. This is a bunch of 2023 date books. They're calendars, and they have envelopes with them. And I can use those. This is another of the Angel Protect Me. What was it? I already forgot what it was called. Oh, this one looks different than the other one. Oh, this one just has the angel on it. Let's see. They cruise a lot. My in-laws cruise a lot. And sometimes when you cruise, you get freebies. And so she collected a bag of freebies for me. This is a necklace and earring set. Whew. Oh yeah. There's a couple of pairs of earrings in here, and I probably wouldn't, I might wear those, I don't know. Those I wouldn't wear, but those would be really good on dangles. Same with these. I guess I could hold them up for you to see them. There's that one. And there's that one. Let's see, and then there's a little key charm and another anchor. There's the other anchor, a little cross and a tree, and then 2 sea turtles. Let's see what else. Oh, yes. Oh, this one's funny. First, this ribbon is from something that she bought, and she knew that I would be able to use the ribbon, so she saved that for me. She's an enabler. Let's see. Oh, and a little charm of a Volkswagen. I don't remember. She had a story about that, and I don't remember what it was. And then they went on a cruise this past, earlier this year maybe, or last fall. And I can't remember the story, but she bought something, and she said, and she told the person that she was checking out, and I want you to throw that in too. And they're like, that? And she says, yes, I want that. And it's a little, tiny little straw hat. It might even be plastic that says Cozumel, Mexico on it. And she's positive I can use this in a journal. So I feel challenged that I need to figure out how. All right, so those are my mother-in-law goodies. These also came from her at Christmas time. She used them to wrap presents in. And it's an empty box, but it's a perfectly good empty box, and it's really, really old. It was $2.39 when it was new. And I don't even recognize that price pricing. Whoops, label. Oh, that's nice. I save these. I use these in my journals. And that one, I'll see if I can get it off without ruining it. But that's a good size box, and it's just fun. All right, so next, I went to a Bible journaling retreat. It was my 5th year, and it was the 5th year of the retreat. So I've been every year. And it's in Texas. And I was actually on my knee scooter because I was still non-weight bearing on my ankle. And I went from Indianapolis Airport to Dallas-Fort Worth Airport to Killeen Airport with my scooter all by myself, rented a car, and drove the rest of the way to the retreat, and then did all that on the way back. And that was quite an accomplishment, I feel. So anyway, we always have a de-stash table, and you just bring the things that you can't use or that you want to share. And I'm pretty sure that all of this lace is definitely going to get used. Now these two are not. These got stuck in that bag. But that was fun. And I think I probably had another bag of lace around here, but I may have already used it, or I may have actually put it away. Imagine that. Also on the de-stash table, I found this book. Says you are doing a freaking great job, and other reminders of your awesomeness. And I like this. And these would be so fun to just take out and put in to journals or on greeting cards, or just to pass to a friend that needs to hear something. And, you know, I don't know. I liked it. I liked it. And then there were a whole bunch of host cards that somebody got rid of. And so I just grabbed the whole stack because they were fun. Postcards are fun. I got this little golden book, and I'm going to try to do an altered golden book. I don't think I have tried that yet. So this may be the one that I at least cut my teeth on. How about that? And then this calendar is from 1976, and I love the illustrations on it. And even the weeks are very pretty. But look at this, isn't that adorable? Even the skunk is pretty cute. Just so pretty. And so I grabbed those along with, I think these were school books. They may have been like readers. And it's just like the Dick and Jane books, except they're different names. This is Nancy and Bill and Susan. But it's the same kind of thing. I thought it was so cute. And that says Mrs. Grimes Emergent Reader, except for they spelled emergent wrong. Oof. Okay. And it's from 1960, and it definitely smells like it's from 1960. And here's another one in the same line. And it is from 1959, same era, obviously discarded. Very cute. And the covers are in really good shape. And here we go. This is Watch Me, Woodland Frolics series. And it's a school book. It's even got the list on the inside of the pupils who have used the book. And it is from 1965. Adorable. Adorable. They all kind of smell. So I may have to do some work on that. And then I got a couple of dresses, and the other one I think I've already cut up and used part of it on my Golden Spring journal that was daffodils and daisies. And this is an old prom dress or wedding dress or something. And I just loved all the lace, this delicate pattern, yards of fabric. There's more lace. The lining is even usable. I think it has a, yep, it has a tie belt. It's just, I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, so going on, let's see. I got some things from Facebook Marketplace. And first was the Storybook Treasury of Dick and Jane. This is not an old one. It is, well, kind of old, but it's, this particular printing is 1984. But it still has the original illustrations and the original stories. And it's so cute. And I think that I could probably just make the journal out of this cover and use a bunch of those things in there, because I could do the spine, widening the spine with this because of the way that it is bound. So that was fun. I got Scrabble stamps. And I love it. I mean, it's got the little specialty blocks, and it's got the, what is this? This would be the back of the block. This would be like the blank, and all the letters. You could stamp out the whole board and then stamp out the letters and make all kinds of messages, and I thought that was very fun. Then I got these 3 books, and this is The Little Prince in French, which I thought was very interesting. I do not speak French. Let's see, I think toi means you, something in the sky, and the planet. So from what planet are you? Okay, and I don't know how to speak French. I just kind of figured that out because de donde está would be from where are you in Spanish. So I am guessing that that's what that is. And then I got a French-English dictionary, so I guess maybe I could read that. And another French and English dictionary. I got those 3 in the same bundle. And then I got this. This is very cool. I love the box. And the box says something. The 20th century original stereoscope, the 20th century series original stereoscope photographs. And a stereoscope is the image, has 2 images that are slightly different, and you look at it through this special camera that looked like binoculars, but then it had a stick that came out the end, and you put the photograph, this thing, into it, and it looked like 3D. There are 85 of these cards in here. And I don't think that they are all from this original set, because some of them look very different. Like a lot of them look like they're from Europe, like Italy, and then all of a sudden you've got Yosemite Valley, California. And so, and this one is different as well. So I think that it's a few mixed sets, but look at all those cards. That was a lot of fun. And I paid $12 for that whole thing. Next we'll go to Goodwill. And on this particular Goodwill trip, this is funny, I felt really, really good that day. This particular Goodwill trip, I bought a lot of stuff and not a lot for my studio. But I did come away with these. This grab bag and this grab bag. And I can tell this is like seam binding heaven here. And it looks to be mostly vintage, mostly still in the packaging. So that was exciting. I do see this is like velvet ribbon or something on the edge here. I don't know that I want to open it up yet since I am trying to organize and I don't need to figure out where that goes. And then this one, also, a lot of the stuff is in the same packaging. This is boning right here. A whole lot more seam binding, blanket silk, no, satin blanket binding, all in packages. This is seam binding that's on a roll, it looks like. There's some elastic there. I won't count on that working. There's a couple of thread spools in there, and then some trim. So that was fun. I mean, I think that was worth, let's see, it would have been $12 minus my discount and another discount that I had. Plus I had a $5 gift certificate. So out of my whole purchase, which was quite a large purchase, these basically ended up being free since everything else was for the house. Almost done. On another trip, I went to the Salvation Army. Nope, this one's Goodwill. I've got my bags. Let's see. Okay, I am going to have to... Okay, this was a Goodwill. I think I have some things that are mixed up in my bags. And it wasn't Salvation Army. I think that Salvation Army was even a different trip, and I'm not sure I got anything for the studio on that one. I did. It's still out in the car. So I'll just save that. This is a jewelry travel case. But I'm thinking I can take these things out and make a nice little journal. And I would definitely be constrained to keep it a certain size. So that might be a fun adventure for me, since I have trouble keeping things at a certain size. And since I apparently mixed things in these bags, I have stuff that is from Goodwill, stuff that is from Salvation Army thrift store, and stuff that is from Emporium 31, which is the flea market that I like to go to local. So I'll try to tell you, although it probably doesn't matter to you. This is from the flea market, as is this. And I actually have another one of these. I just like to collect the old things. This is an old paper tape. There's a thimble in here and stuff, and I think I mostly got it because I wanted this tape, and then I liked that was in there. Oh, and another book. And I just really liked the cover on this, and this cover is very similar to some Tim Holtz tape and fabric and print cards and things like that. So I think that this might be a really good place to use it. And I do not see a publication date. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be late 1800s. I can look that up and find out information. But I just really liked that reminded me so much of the Tim Holtz stuff. This is a chipboard album, it says. And it's not anything especially fancy or anything, but I thought it looked fun. And so I just grabbed it. It was $1, so, you know, it's not a big deal. Just looked fun. I got this cabinet card of this young gentleman, and it's in really good shape, except for it is old enough that now it doesn't want to close very well, but it does still stand up nicely. I got this tablecloth for $2.50. And it had a couple of holes in it, but that's okay because I'm going to probably cut it up and put more holes in it. It's very pretty, very pretty. I had this, I got it for $1.25, and I am pretty sure that this is also the flea market. Well, yes, because there's the price. And this is the old invoice papers that used to be in the thing that fed it through by, they had these little rotors with these little spokes on it, and it would drag the paper through, and I can't think of what the term is now. But I got that, and this was cool. This was from January 29th, 1930. And it's about somebody who was worried about getting into Butler University. It says, "Dear Louisa, if you have had the slightest worry about the intricacies of entering Butler University this semester, you may as well dispense with them immediately, for there is an experienced junior there who would like to help you register and become acquainted with Butler. I am privileged to do this because I am your voucher whom Chimes, in quotation marks, has already introduced to you." And then it keeps on going, and it is just, it's just so neat. I like it. I have a couple of more books. Great Inventors and Their Inventions. And this is 1918. And I just like the pictures. I'll probably take it apart and use the pictures as pages and come up with some other thing to use for the cover. This one has had ink spilled on it. It was 19 cents. It was the McCall Speller. And it was published in 1925. And it's basically lists of words. Oh, what is this? Unfinished. Oh, okay. But it's just really just lists of words. And definitely usable. Oh, look, there's an envelope. I didn't notice that. There's an old envelope that is glued into the back. I'll have to see if I can do something with that. That's very cool. And then Touch Me to Sleep, and that just sounds really, really weird. The cover is in excellent condition, and I think, if I remember right, this was a bunch of poems, but it also had illustrations. And this is from 1974. Yes, it was a bunch of poems, and I read through some of them, and I'm like, oh, I like that. Others, there is so much room to be used as writing page. So yeah, I got that one, even if it had the weird title. I don't know what that means. And then I got, oh, this is Stamping Up, and it's got an apple and a pair of scissors and a crayon and a little ruler, and it's in really good condition. That was fun. Let me put these back into the bag. Okay, and I think all of this is from the Emporium as well. Of course, I had to get a Beanie Baby. Nope, this is Goodwill, 99 cents. Minus my discount, he's probably about 75. I didn't have the sloth yet. I collect Beanie Babies, so it was cute. I got this little teapot to make one of my tassels out of. And one of the leaves is broken here, but I think that I can file it down and paint it. And I think that that will be an adorable tassel. Isn't that cute? And that was actually a salt or pepper shaker, as are these. These are salt and pepper shakers, also Goodwill, and also really good condition that I can make shakers out of, and they have olives on them. So if you have an Italian themed kitchen or something, this would be really cute to hang on doorknobs after I make it into a tassel. Let's see. And I got some slides. I like these. I like to use the originals, but I also, if the originals are just like nothing, I like to add my own little things in here. Plus, it's a very good template for making your own. There is one booth there that always seems to have an abundance of laces. And I end up bringing home an abundance of laces. see, is that all the lace? It was 5 cents. Yep, and that's all the lace that I got. But it's mostly lace I don't have. And I'm getting ready to make one that needs some purple. Got one that needs some blue. You know, I just like to have the lace. I just like to have a lot of things that I probably don't need to keep buying. Oh, here's another salt or pepper shaker. It's an apple, and I will make another tassel out of it as well. Right now in my Etsy shop, I have 1 tassel. I need to get on those and get them put in and listed. This is Tony's scrapbook. And this I thought was pretty cool. And it says Fred Butler SHS. And I don't know what the SHS is for. This is 1929. This is just a bunch of stories and poems and songs, and I'm not sure what the history is behind it. Let me see if I can find out real quick. Okay, he was a radio broadcaster, and people would send him articles and poems and stories and things like that that he would then put on the radio. And what he's doing here is saying, I couldn't do all of them on the radio, so I am endeavoring, his word, to put them into this little book so that they can be kept. So that's fun. I liked that. Let's see, I have another packet of slides. I have some, what are these called? Vocabulary flashcards. Let's see, is this all of them, I think? Nope, there's another one. There's 2. And I think that they are all French. Apparently it was French week with me buying things. Let's see, I got a little packet of stamps, 99 cents. And not only do I like the stamps inside, I kind of shifted it around so I could see the ones that were in there. But I can reuse this little vellum envelope too. I mean, they're not super interesting stamps, although I did like the American music stamp. Right there. There we go. And this poinsettia, it's not a poinsettia. What is this? This is a, I don't know. It's a wonder flower. Wonder what it is. Oh, these are Christmas stamps. So it probably is a poinsettia. Let's see. Just all kinds of things. I like stamps. Again, I like all kinds of things. Especially if it's paper. I think that's what it is. I have a thing about paper. Well, and I have a thing about fabrics. Oh, I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I love this. It's Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood Playing Cards. And there's the backs. And on the fronts, it's got different places on the face cards and different things. Yes, I realize those were upside down. Plus the fact that, I don't know, just the colors of the cards, and I love Mr. Rogers. So those are fun. I've got some more paper paraphernalia, like office things. A message pad, a petty cash voucher. Who does petty cash vouchers anymore? I'm gonna make a golf journal, and so I got this first day of issue for Francis D. Wamet, I guess, America's first golfing hero, and there's his stamp. Oh, and then I got these Rolodex cards, and these are vintage. Well, maybe not vintage. They're 1996. They're just old. They'll be vintage in a few years. And then this was fun and different, and I've not ever seen anything like this. And it's a little bag that has a card in it, and it's got a little birthstone in it. And I don't know that they're real birthstones, but it's got things written about it front and back. That bag is really, really old, and it's got a copyright of 1935. And so I tried to get different stones. Look how they spelled rose zircon. They've got it all one word. Let's see, amethyst, alexandrite, they've got spelled differently. Those are cool. Those are cool. Don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. Oh, I thought that it was missing the stone. It's just clear because it's white. All right, and so that's all of my thrifty shopping. And then I made the video talking about how I needed to pare down and, you know, kind of figure out what I've got and not keep buying things and stuff. And then I had a package come in that I forgot that I had ordered. So I have more stuff. I'm ridiculous, by the way. All right, so this is from a place called Love Crafts, and I will try to link them below if I can figure out how and remember to do it. But I got a lot of stuff that I forgot that I got. All right, so this is Cosmic Shimmer Aurora Flakes, and look at that color. And these are like, it's kind of like gilding, like gold gilding papers, but it's like lots of little pieces, and you can get it in all different colors. And Love Crafts, it's like a clearinghouse, I guess. It's cheap, and it's stuff that you have trouble finding other places, or if you find it other places, like this, which I just saw today at Joann's, and it was $19.99 or $21.99, and I'm pretty sure I paid $6 for it. And there's not a thing wrong with it, and if there is, I can't tell. I don't know if you saw any of that or not, because I can't see my camera. So I got a lot of things that are discontinued that you can't get now. These are really pretty, I thought. And they are chipboard stickers. Let's see. This is cardstock, and it's putty. And I just wanted that because it's just a basic background color that you can use with anything. I got this die set, and it's nested torn edge circles. I got several dies, actually. This is Sizzix, and it's cookies, like Christmas cookies. It's, you get the part that looks like it's brown, and then there's another die that cuts the outside white, and then if there's an inside one, like on the bell and the tree and the star and the heart and the house, there's that one too. There's a total of 14 dies in that pack. I know I did not pay much for it. Here I have a gold foil stack of paper. Here's another die, and it has the four corners. It has this circle or lacy doily outside. It's got this scalloped inside, and I believe it's got that circle there as well. It's got 7 dies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I didn't remember ordering it, so I did after it came in. I love this stamp, and I think this was like $1. And that's from Woodware. It's another die, and it's a bunch of daisies or black-eyed Susans or something. It says daisy bouquet edger, but other flowers look like that too. And let me tell you, I did not pay much for this box of things because I wouldn't have, because I'm trying to control my budget. So I must have been just really excited about the prices. This is, I'm trying to find the name on it, Leafy Twigs. And it's a Tim Holtz, and I can use this in lots of ways. I try to get things that are not one single use whenever it's something like that. another die set. There's 15 dies in here. And another die. This one has 2 dies. It's snowflakes. And one will do the outer part of this that looks like stitching. I don't know if you can see that right there, scroll stitching. And then the other one cuts out the snowflake. There, maybe you can see that better. I got this stencil and it says animal prints, but I think it looks much more like garden path, like leaves and flowers and stones. So they can, don't be constrained by what the name of the set is. Just like the Daisy Bunch, it could be something else. This doesn't have to be these animals. This I think was also $1, if I remember right, and it said Easter, so that may be why it was $1. It's got some daffodils, it's got some pansies in there and some tulips. It's very pretty. And then this one's definitely Easter, but all those flowers there, you can use them anytime. You could use the egg die for a balloon. Turn it upside down, put a little string down there, you've got a balloon. Think outside the box, think outside the die. I love this, and I mostly got it because I just wanted the bird. I wanted that bird die, which is probably down in there, and I can't even show it to you. Just that bird. He's so cute. Of course, I can use the rest of the stuff. And then I got this one. Multiple uses on that one as well. I got a lot of dies. Oh my goodness. And then I got these. They are coffee and tea cups, but there's some florals that go with it as well, along with some hearts. And I thought that was so cute. Let's see. And then I got 2 packs of flowers. These are, let's see, this is Prima. This one's Graphic 45. I have another stack, matte stack, that is solid golds. And right now I have a project where I'm supposed to use glitter, so that will help. I'm gonna scoot these over here. Let's see, what's this? Oh, switchlets. This is another die, but it's cut and emboss in one step. So it's fatter, and it makes these little, let's see if I can just hold it up there. Makes like little conversation balloons or label type looking things. I have some more cardstock. This is whitewash. It's not quite white because, well, right there is white. This, that's white, and that's off-white. It's whitewash. Let's see. Oh, and one more die. How many dies did I get? Oh my goodness. Okay. And that makes this flower here. And you've got the one that cuts the outside and the inside at the same time. I'm gonna have to play with that one because I'm not exactly sure how that's gonna work. And then I also have this bigger jar of the gilding flakes. I had the small one over there that had the pink, and then I have this one. This one is Harvest Moon. So pretty. Oh, these are 40 pieces of ephemera, but they're alphabets. They're all letters and then some punctuation in there. Let's see, do I have that? Yeah, there we go. And then these are also chipboard stickers, and I'm going to make a sunflower journal that my daughter has already claimed. I got these Vicky Bouton art crayons, and they're water soluble. These were cheap because I wouldn't have bought them otherwise, but I thought for that price, whatever that price was, it must have been less than $2. I thought for that price, I can use those. Let's see, we're almost there. I don't need washi, but I got washi because this is black and white washi, and it's floral washi. I really didn't need the glitter, but I use a lot of my black and white striped, and I use a lot of my black and white polka dot, and then the others are florals and damasks. And so that was cool. Now, everything else in here, I think, is alcohol ink, because I have been having so much fun. This is the latest thing I made. Let me turn it over. Oh, well, the back of the page isn't white either. Let's do this. I mean, isn't that cool? I've been having fun just playing with the alcohol inks. So I got alcohol inks, and I got a multitude, because I'm not kidding you. These sell for like $6, I think, and I'm pretty sure these were like $1.50 a piece. So I got caramel and sandal and indigo. Let's see, teak wood. I'm losing my box. Ah, okay, there we go. I'll just hold on to it. Patina, sepia, latte, honeycomb. I didn't get all of them. I just got colors I thought I would use. Sunshine yellow, ginger, willow, botanical, dandelion, and shell pink. All right. That was quite the Thrifty Thursday video. I hope that I didn't bore you. I also hope that I didn't make you cringe, which I may have. But remember, this is a compilation since, well, the last one I made was in January. And I spent 2 months, basically, in my lazy boy. So I bought a lot of things, ordered a lot of things, and then when I was finally able to go out, I went to a couple of places and got a lot of things. And I'm not sorry. Not sorry. But I think that now I just need to chill. I may do more Thrifty Thursdays as I find other things, because I am sure there are things in here that I have not found yet, because they would have been brought in here and tucked away. But I am kind of excited about a whole lot of things that I got. And I appreciate you sticking with me through this video. By the way, getting really close to 700 subscribers. And I think that I'm going to do something special when I hit that 700 subscriber mark. So if you're not a subscriber, maybe you'll think about checking me out, but you don't have to. It's up to you. You might subscribe, you might hit the icon, you might write a comment or like this video. You do whatever you want. I do these videos not to make money, but to share what I find, to share what I discover, to share what I do, to share what I make, to share what I love. And I just love doing it. So if you enjoyed this video, you may check out some of my other ones. Thank you for joining me today. And as always, be kind. Bye.